Unit 3, page 39. Listening 2.
Far and away, the best prize that life offers is the chance to work hard at work worth doing, said Theodore Roosevelt. You certainly have heard of him. Or, it's not the hours you put in the work that counts, it's the work you put in the hours. I'm sure I've heard that somewhere. With some of these quotes in mind, I went to my first interview experience. And to add some more flavor to it all, it also crossed my mind what my career teacher told us at school. Projecting self-confidence during an interview is vital to success. So, I put on my best clothes, polished shoes, looked myself in the mirror to make sure that I looked impeccable, and went on my merry way. Well, I must confess, my hands were shaking, my heart was pounding so loud that I wondered, can someone passing by hear it? Eventually, I managed to hide it all. But there was one thing I couldn't hide from them, the fact that I'd failed my advanced IT course. They would have taken me on if I had gotten it. Shame. That was quite good money.
Don't lean away from the person next to you, they recommend. This posture emits an aura of disinterest. Or, they continue, it might look as though you're trying hard to cover up your nerves. So according to them, it's advisable to lean forward, keep your legs crossed, place your hands away from your face and smile confidently. I followed all that. In fact, I smiled until my face hurt. Then I smiled some more and a bit more. I smiled to look responsive. I smiled to look receptive. I smiled some more to look friendly, to look like someone who was pleased to be there. All in all, somehow they seemed to realize that there was a hint of acting in my smiling performance, and that maybe I was not the kind of person who normally keeps an ear-to-ear smile. They said they were looking for a lively, bubbly person to join their marketing team, and they weren't convinced that I fitted in.
I've been told the best way to prepare for an interview is by going to the company's website and finding out all you can about it. It shows that you've done your homework, which creates a good impression and, of course, is proof that you are willing to work for them. The idea was excellent, wasn't it? In fact, it wasn't. Shame on them! They hadn't done their homework as I had done mine. The web page hadn't been updated for more than a year, so I ended up asking questions about products and services that no longer existed. They must have thought I wasn't very well prepared. It wasn't my fault, though. All that sort of hindered my genuine interest for the position, really.
I stood there in front of the mirror, talking to myself the whole night before the big day. Peculiar way to prepare for an interview, you might say. I couldn't agree more. I myself was playing the role of the interviewer, and obviously, my own reflection, right across the mirror, was trying out all the possible answers on me. Did it sound weird? I didn't think so. I was following some pieces of advice written in a book addressed to job seekers. Rehearse the situation with a friend, it said, in the event of not having anyone available for that. I came up with the idea of using a familiar figure for the purpose. It seemed reasonably effective for me. In the end, though, it was a bit of a waste of time. I got overtired from the effort I put on and didn't wake up on time for the interview next morning.
Despite all my attempts to prepare for the interview, it seemed that controlling my nerves was not up to me at all. The other day I watched a video at the University Careers Office where they recommended imagining the interviewer in a bath, playing with a rubber duck. The idea is that there are only humans like us, so there's nothing to be afraid of. So the day came. I thought of all possible questions they might ask me, and of course about suitable, intelligent answers for them. I got to the interview about half an hour early to make sure that I had enough time to calm down myself before the battle started. The interviewer turned out to be not so human after all. The things he asked were really tricky, nothing like what I prepared for. I just didn't know what to say. I got really frustrated and deeply disappointed with the whole thing. That wasn't fair, was it?